Hello everyone and welcome to your second royal reading of today. It is a Monday afternoon, beautiful sunny afternoon, and I'm hoping that the sun didn't get in the way of the previous reading I did, which was just a check-in. Where's Megan? Why is she missing? What's she up to? Had a look at that, and the big card that was really very powerful card in that reading was the sun when it came to Harkle finances, in particular Megan's finances. And so I'm going to now read on this alleged relationship between the Harkles and the Hollywood or the showbiz deal maker Adam Lilling, who was spotted with the Harkles at Ellen's birthday, where of course she and Portia renewed their vows. Harkles were there. Adam Lilling is very good friends with Ellen, and it looks like he has been hired by the Harkles, or he is busy, has been involved with the Harkles for some time perhaps. And the story goes that they have so much money coming in, the Harkles, and that previous reading seemed to confirm it. They have so much money coming in, they don't know what to do with it, but they do want big deals. And Adam Lilling, seemingly venture capitalist, his business plus capital connects influences with entrepreneurs. Puts the two together, match made in heaven, all become billionaires, and that seems to be Harkle goal. I am using the New Chapter Tarot for this reading because we are talking about new deals, new partnerships, new money, and I'm going to do a quick 5-card reading. I'm going to check in and see if they really are doing so well financially. We're going to see what the business deal is with Adam Lilling. What's the nature of that relationship? What anything that universe wants to tell us about that? Are we going to see the take back? It's a question. There has been an @Megan show up on Instagram that hasn't posted any content yet, but it's there. That people think is where there might be some action quite soon. And then we're going to find out how this deal is going to go. Are the Harkles going to be billionaires? Tom Bauer says that's what Megan is fixated on, in his opinion. She wants the private jets, her own private jets. She wants the Bentleys and the Rolls Royces and all of those kinds of things. She wants that lifestyle. She wants the billionaire lifestyle. Being a royal wasn't good enough, especially just married to the spare, who some people speculate had already burned through quite a lot of his inheritance, his trust fund. Nobody knows for sure how much he inherited, how much he was given, how much he burned through. I think it was King Charles, then Prince of Wales, who said that Harry had spent quite a lot of his inheritance from his mother, his late mother. Anyway, we'll find out with 5 cards, New Chapter Tarot, and see what the situation is, see how well off the Harkles are right now. It's payday for them this year, of course, with all those deals, Netflix, and the Penguin Random House in particular. But there might be other deals being made behind the scenes that we don't know about, and that would be where Adam Lilling comes in. We have got the Lovers in reverse. This doesn't bode so well. Those cards, I think, need to sit together. I'm being told quite clearly that they need to sit together. The Lovers in reverse is a partnership that could have split already, or a couple that could be splitting, could be divorcing. For the previous reading, it looked like Harry and Meghan still had some deals that they were tied to, and they were tied to each other. But that's a big card, the Lovers in reverse. That's a divorce, that's a separation. That's also somebody choosing not to. And then we've got the 10 of Swords, which is ruin, failure. Quite a different energy to the previous reading. And a 3 of Discs, which is a partnership. That would be Adam, Meghan, and Harry. Quite interesting colour skin there. If you go and look at the 3 of them, it's quite representative of them, actually. So we've got a collaboration, a partnership, but it's somehow, according to this underlying energy that I'm picking up here, coming apart at the seams, interestingly. Very interesting. So let's see the situation. Get down to the real cards now. So situation, the 10 of, wow, I'm getting this again. 10 of Wands in reverse. Somebody giving up. Somebody saying this is too heavy, this is too difficult, I don't like it, I don't want it. I feel all alone. I feel terribly burdened, terribly troubled by what's going on, terribly bad PR. I want out. I want out of this deal. This is not the reading I was expecting to get, I have to tell you. I was expecting to get ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. All systems go for Harkles to make tons of money, billions. How are their finances right now? How are their finances? 5 of Swords in reverse. Not good. This is not good. Megan got the Sun. Megan is very hopeful. She's very optimistic about her finances. Very. But 5 of Swords in reverse, when you're talking about money, there's conflict around money. They're fighting about it. They're fighting about how they make money, where they put their energy, what deals they've got. They might be fighting even about splitting their money, dividing their assets up, dividing their deals up. Who brought in the bacon with that deal, and trying to sort things out like that. I am speculating, and I think I forgot to say the usual spiel, so I'll say it right now. Tarot reading, entertainment purposes, just energy, my opinion, speculation. I read on the royals because they're archetypal, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. Got that out the way. Conflict. There is a lot of conflict about this, about money. I would suspect that if anyone wants out of these deals, it's Harry, not Megan. Losing my voice again. I had to take a little break and have a little cough. I'm back, and hopefully I'll make it to the end of this reading. I have been breathing smoke fumes. Not bad, but it does actually eventually affect one, I suppose. Anyway, so what is the deal with this Adam Lilling character? What's the relationship? What's the business side of it? What's the personal? Whatever universe wants to tell us. The universe, which is the world, very, very hopeful. I think the Harkles have been offered a spectacular return on their investments with that world card. What is normally the world card, but is here the universe. It's the completion card of the major arcana. It's when you successfully end your journey that you have been through in the major arcana, and you've finished a chapter, you have accomplished what you set out to do, and it's very public. So I think he's promised them some very public sort of endorsements, deals, things like that. I'm seeing this now more as hope, more as promises, more as speculative. This is my opinion again, of course, than actual. That it's in the putting together phase rather than the manifesting or the getting real crystallizing phase. Let's say it like that. Are we going to get to see the take? Is this part of it that's going on behind the scenes, deals being put together that Megan can merch on social media? Are we going to see something like that? Yes. We've got the Hanged Man, but it's the Hanged Man in reverse. She has been stopped, which would be Hanged Man, from going onto her favourite place, which is social media, Instagram, Twitter, all those places, being on there in a public way with a blue tick or whatever. She's been prevented from that up until now. Seems like the royals really tied her up in knots when Megxit happened, stopped the Harkles. And of course, Harry was very loud in his denunciation of social media, and he was going to have nothing to do with it. It was the work of the devil, ho ho, in joke, for those of you who know who the devil is. And but now we got the Hanged Man in reverse, somebody who's been cut down from the tree of suffering, cut down from their limbo, allowed to act. They've got a new idea. Since they've been hanging there, kicking their heels, they've had time to think, and now they've got a new way of doing things with Adam Lilling. According to this story, this rumour, this speculation, nobody's denied it, so we can say it seems to be fairly plausible. But she's seen the future while she's been in limbo, and she knows what she wants to do, and now she can do it. And I would think that something like the Tig or something like Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop will be the way forward for Megan. How's it going to go ultimately? Is it going to buy that private jet? And oh no, it could end in a breakup of a marriage. 4 of Wands in reverse. It could actually be the thing that ends the relationship. Her obsession with making money, with merching the kids possibly. I'm speculating on what angle she might take. Opening her home. This is how I live. This is the loo paper I use. I'm being crass, but that's the level of crass that's possible if you decide to go down this road and expose yourself to that level of public scrutiny. Open your home to the cameras, to the marketers, to the people who want to place their brands with you, their products with you. Hello, this is Meghan Markle, and I'm sponsored today by whatever loo paper. There it is. That's the level of crass. That's where we're heading, and it's going to end in tears. It's going to end in tears for, I think, the relationship, because it's already showing that it's under massive strain as the underlying energy. Could be also because it's a celebration card. Could be that this whole thing doesn't work out the way she expects it to work out. In particular, her. I'm getting this is her deal, not his. He might be along for the ride because he tends to go along with whatever her business people suggest, as we have seen from Megxit and Netflix and Penguin Random House and Spotify and all the rest of it. He's already dumped Spotify. Penguin Random House, he's done his deal. He's out and about on his own. No sign of her. Splitsville. Somebody who doesn't like this, doesn't want to be part of it, who's giving up. Conflict around it. Promised the world. Free now to do what she wants to do, but it could cost her marriage, and it could actually destabilize her business endeavors as well, because the Four of Wands upright is a celebration card in traditional tarot. It's in reverse, nothing to celebrate. So there you go. Greedy, but might rue the day. Might cost her marriage, might cost her other business deals. It might cost her other things that she might want actually more than the jet and the never-ending supply of certain brands of shoe and whatever else. But it's going to be an interesting one to watch. I think the news is going to break quite soon. It could be held over until the day of the coronation, and then bang, here it goes. But we'll have to wait and see. That is your reading for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.